This video is presented by Print2 3D.
Hey, it's Bradley at Print2 3D. And today I'm printing here in my brand new machine, which I got just 6 days ago. It is the Dimension 1200 ES SST, which stands for Soluble Support Technology. What I'm printing here currently is a customer's part, as well as what I'm going to show you in this video. Now, this object that I'm making is practically impossible to make using any other method than 3D printing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it's making right now. Okay, so here's the machine. www.print23d.com. There's a Dimension SST 1200 ES. Okay, so the model is now complete. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the machine here. And here we have the bearing, which is practically impossible to make using any other method other than 3D printing. As you can see, all the supports are currently still attached, so I'll show you later in the video how we have to remove them. Okay, so here on my workbench I have the bearing. I'm going to go ahead and remove the bearing from the build tray with my X-Acto knife here. Okay, the bearing is now removed from the build tray. Now what we have to do is take this bearing assembly and put it in the parts bath. So I'll go over to the parts bath by the sink and show you how that works. Okay, so here's the parts bath. It's basically a stainless steel tank with a heater and a pump. And here's a control unit, which this is the temperature inside the tank, which is 70 degrees Celsius, which is, I believe, around 160 degrees. And inside here is the tank. Now inside here is water and a chemical solution. Right now I have some other parts in there, so I'm going to go ahead and zip tie the bearing inside the tank so that it doesn't move around and it stays under the water. Okay, so I have the bearing in there now. It should take at least 2 hours to dissolve all the supports, probably longer, because there's lots of small areas that the support got into. So a couple hours from now I'll check and see what it looks like and show you the results. Okay, so I finally got the bearings removed from the parts bath. The dissolve process took a little bit longer than I expected it to, but here's both bearings attached together. They are both fully functional, and I'll show you that. Here's this one. Now this one here was when I was printed standing up. And you can tell by looking at it that the layers go across this way. This one here was printed laying down. As you can see, the layers are going around this way. Now this one is going to have a little bit better finish around the entire circle, whereas this one's going to have a little bit of stepping. It's hard to see, but if you're holding it up close, you can see the stepping around the circumference of the circle. Okay, so here's the Impossible bearing. I have printed other bearings in addition to these ones, but they were just separate pieces. You can see them in some of my other videos on my channel. I'll probably put a link in the description. But here's the bearings.